Hello students, let's continue with the lecture. We are just studying about the history of King Tut's family life history. है ना? His grandfather or father was Amenhotep III. Thereafter Amenhotep IV succeeded him. Then Smenkhare, who came and exited without leaving any trace. And finally Tutankhaten. Now come to the chapter, page number 26. Regardless of his fame and the speculations about his fate, Tut is one mummy among many in Egypt. How many? No one knows. Regardless of his fame and speculations. If we forget about King Tut's fame and speculation means estimation about his fate. If we forget all about King Tut's popularity and uh, about his fate, what happened with him, to which um, family he belonged, Tut is one mummy among many in Egypt. How many? No one knows. If we forget all about King Tut's popularity, if we forget all about King Tut's history, if we forget all about King Tut's fate, King Tut is just a simple mummy found in Egypt. How many? How many mummies are there? No one knows. The Egyptian Mummy Project, which began an inventory in late 2003, has recorded almost 600 so far. The Egyptian Mummy Project, which started an inventory in late 2003, it has recorded almost 600 mummies so far, and the counting is still continuous. The next phase is scanning the mummies with a portable CT machine donated by the National Geographic Society and Siemens. First of all, the first phase is discovering the mummy. ठीक है? And this project was started in 2003 and they have so far recorded 600 mummies. They have so far found out 600 mummies. How many mummies are there? The counting is still continued. After this, the next phase is the phase of scanning the mummies with a portable CT machine. First of all, mummies are found. Thereafter, they are CT scanned. The CT scanning machine was donated by National Geographic Society and Siemens, who were its manufacturers. King Tut is one of the first mummies to be scanned in death as in life, moving regally ahead of his countrymen. Now I want your kind attention to this line, students. King Tut is one of the first mummies to be scanned. King Tut's mummy was the first mummy which was CT scanned in death as in life. It was CT scanned first. It was the first mummy which was CT scanned after its death. As in life, moving regally means royally ahead of his countrymen. Now, the meaning of this line is, as King Tut used to enjoy privilege when he was alive, he enjoyed the same privilege after his death because his mummy was the first one to be CT scanned. As the king used to enjoy everything At first, after his death, he enjoyed the same thing in the matter of CT scan. I suppose the line is clear to all of you. A CT machine scanned the mummy head to toe. The quality of CT scanning machine is given in this paragraph. The CT machine scanned the mummy head to toe. The CT scan machine scanned Tut's mummy from head to toe, creating 1700 digital X-ray images in cross section. The CT scanning machine scanned the mummy from head to toe and it created 1700 digital X-ray images in cross section. Tut's head scanned in 0.62 millimeter slices to register its intricate structures. King Tut's head scanned in 0.62 millimeter slices means the scanning was done at very minute level. Tut's head was scanned in 0.62 millimeter slices to register, to know its intricate means complicate structures. Takes an airy detail, airy means strange detail in the resulting image. With Tut's entire body similarly recorded, King Tut's entire body was recorded in the similar way as his head was recorded. A team of specialists in radiology, forensics and anatomy began to probe. Probe means search the secrets that the winged goddesses of a gilded burial shrine protected for so long. With Tut's entire body, which was recorded similarly, a team of specialists, the team of specialists in radiology, forensics and anatomy, they started to search the secrets that the winged goddesses of a gilded burial shrine protected for so long. Means the experts in radiology, forensics and anatomy, they started searching the secrets which were up to that time had been a secret. They started searching the secrets related to King Tut's death. The night of the scan, workmen carried Tut from the tomb in his box. The night of the scan, the night when King Tut was scanned, workmen carried Tut from the tomb in his box. Workmen took Tut from his tomb in his box like pallbearers. They climbed a ramp and a flight of stairs into the swirling sand outside. Like pallbearers. Pallbearers are the person who carry coffin, dead body. Like pallbearers, they climbed a ramp. They climbed a ramp and a flight of stairs. All of us know the tomb was rock cut and it was somehow 26 feet down, वो rock cut tomb. So उस समय आई वुड लाइक टू से कि क्योंकि वो एक जो टॉम था वो 26 फीट अंडरग्राउंड था, तो उसमें जाने के लिए कुछ रैंप थे, कुछ स्टेयर्स थी। तो उन रैंप पर चढ़ते हुए, उन स्टेयर्स को क्रॉस करते हुए, पॉल बियरर्स जो ताबूत ले जाने वाले थे वो एंटर किया। जब वो नीचे रॉक कट टॉम से, अंडरग्राउंड टॉम से वो बाहर निकले हैं, तो बाहर स्विरलिंग सैंड में एंटर करते हैं। स्विरलिंग मीन्स वेवी। इफ़ यू हैव सीन सैंड ऑफ डेजर्ट, तो हवा से उसमें वेव्स से पड़ जाते हैं, जैसे वाटर में पड़ते हैं, वेवी सैंड में। वो नीचे से वो टॉम से लेकर आए कॉफिन को, और फिर वो सैंड में एंटर करते हैं। देन रोज ऑन अ हाइड्रोलिक लिफ्ट इनटू द ट्रेलर दैट हेल्ड द स्कैनर, and then they lifted, they took the coffin into the trailer. Trailer is a movable room in which all the activities related to CT scanning and all the things took place. They took King Tut's mummy into the trailer that held the scanner, where the scanner was lying. 20 minutes later, two men emerged. After 20 minutes, when King Tut was taken for a CT scan, two men came out of the room of the trailer, sprinted for an office. They moved for an office nearby and returned with a pair of white plastic fans. After 20 years, two men came out from the city scanning room. They moved to the office which was nearby, and within a minute they returned with a pair of white plastic fans. Why they needed plastic fans? The $1 million scanner had quit because of sand in a cooler fan. Curse of the Pharaoh, joked a guard nervously. Why they had to come out? Because the $1 million scanner, it stopped working because the cooler fan, in the cooler fan, sand had struck in the cooler fan, which stopped it from working. And a guard joked in a nervous situation that it might be the curse of the pharaoh. वो मजाक करने लगा कि शायद जो फ़ैरो का कर्स है उसकी वजह से ये हुआ है। इतना क्लियर होगा शायद। Eventually means finally the substitute fans, means the supporting fans, worked well enough to finish the procedure which procedure is going on of CT scan. After checking that no data had been lost, the technicians turned Tut over to the workmen who carried him back to his tomb. After checking that no data had been lost, when they had taken all the details of King Tut's mummy, the technician turned Tut over to the workman who carried him back to his tomb. Less than 3 hours after he was removed from his coffin, the pharaoh again rested in peace where the funerary priest had laid him so long ago. It means it took less than 3 hours to do the CT scan on all the procedure. After 3 hours, King Tut's mummy was brought back in his tomb where the funerary priest had laid him. Okay, back in the trailer, a technician pulled up astonishing means surprising images of Tut on a computer screen. Back in the trailer, the technician pulled up surprising images of King Tut on a computer screen. A grey head took shape from a scattering of pixels. from pixels. uh, I told this thing na, King Tut's head was CT scan 0.62 mm slices. A gray head took shape from a scattering of pixels, and the technician spun, means moved, rotated and tilted it in every direction, moved it in every direction. Neck vertebra appeared as clearly as an anatomy class, as in an anatomy class, means the structure of King Tut was in front on the screen. The backbone and other images revealed a head, several views of rib cage, and a transection of the skull, the partition of the skull. Skull means head. But for now, the pressure was off. As King Tut's CT scan was done, all the images were on the screen, so the pressure which Zahi Hawass had on his head was relieved. Sitting back in his chair, Zahi Hawass smiled visibly, means clearly relieved that nothing had gone seriously wrong. Zahi Hawass smiled. He was clearly revealed and stated that nothing had gone seriously wrong. Zahi Hawass, after the CT scan, felt relieved and stated that nothing wrong happened. He didn't sleep last night. He stated that he could not sleep the last night. Not for a second. He said, I was so worried, but now I think I will go and sleep. Why did Zahi Hawass feel relieved? Zahi Hawass was the Secretary General of the Supreme Council of Antiquities, and he was the person under whose keen observation King Tut's mummy was to be CT scanned. He thought something wrong might happen just because of King Tut's curse, but nothing happened, and the CT scan took place without any trouble, so he felt relieved. By the time we left the trailer, this is the last para. By the time we left the trailer, descending means coming down metal stairs to the sandy ground, the wind had stopped. The winter air lay cold and still like death itself in this valley of the departed. Departed matlab passed away. Those who have passed away, those who have died. Just above the entrance to Tut's tomb stood Orion, means constellation, the constellation that the ancient Egyptians knew as the soul of Osiris. Orion was known as the soul of Osiris, and what Osiris is the god of the afterlife, watching over the boy king. At the entrance of the tomb, they could visualize that a group of 7 stars was there, and it was considered the soul of Osiris, which was the god of afterlife, and they thought King Tut's Osiris was watching, was taking care of King Tut. I would like to tell you, there can be a question, what were the results of the CT scan? Actually, nothing serious was found. It was thought, it was found in 1968, that in the X-ray that King Tut's front breast bones and front ribs were missing. So, in CT scan, nothing serious was found. Finally, it was thought, or it was concluded, that King Tut's death was natural. The front breast bones and front ribs might be missing just because of some ceremony, because of some ritual. I suppose the chapter is clear to all. Thank you, beta.